I would be here to welcome them and put the best foot forward. Let's see, where did I put that list? That list of who is visiting us today. I'm sure it's here somewhere. You'll excuse me for not being hospitable, but we're expecting some very special guests to visit us today. I'm going to give them a quick tour of our school's sunken garden. And wouldn't you know, of all days, I'm running a bit late. Just thought I got here before they arrived. You know, it's important when welcoming a guest that you are there on time and you greet them with a smile. Welcome to Digby Prep School. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to Digby Prep School. I'm so glad you're here. No. Welcome to Digby Prep School. I'm so glad you're here. Before our visitors arrive, I'd like to practice in front of you. I want it to be perfect. Best foot forward. Welcome to Digby Prep School. Dear. That is Mr. Chiplings, the headmaster of our school. Sort of like your principal, only unlike your principal. Mr. Chiplings can be a little cranky sometimes.
Miss Chadwick?
Yes, Mr. Chiplings.
Miss Chadwick!
Mr. Chiplings, I was just practicing my welcome to Digby Prep School greeting in anticipation of the visitors who are coming to our sunken garden.
Miss Chadwick?
I just can't seem to find that list, but these nice young people are letting me practice in front of them, so I'll be ready when our guests do arrive.
Miss Chadwick?
Here it is.
Miss Chadwick!
Yes, Mr. Chiplings.
Miss Chadwick, these nice young people are our visitors today here at Digby Prep School. These are students from Flint Hills Primary and Skelly Elementary, and they are here to tour our sunken garden.
Welcome to Digby Prep School. We're so glad you're here.
Miss Chadwick, why aren't some of Digby's students here to welcome our guests? Where are our manners?
Well, Mr. Chiplings.
Where could they be?
They're all in class, Mr. Chiplings.
Yes. Students attending class. Yes. That is a good thing. Carry on, Miss Chadwick. Welcome to Digby Prep School. We're glad that you're here.
Miss Chadwick?
Yes?
Miss Chadwick, I've got an order here from Mr. Chipling's office for 13 baker's dozen of a baker's dozen of my chocolate chip chocolate cookies.
Yes.
Well, what's that all about? I make those for the school picnic, and that was a week ago.
Well, we have visitors today. Maybe he wants to be polite and offer them a yummy.
Oh, hi, kids. How do we know that the kids want chocolate chip chocolate? Maybe some of the kids would rather have chip chocolate chip.
Well, can you make half a baker's dozen of a baker's dozen of each?
A half a baker's dozen of a baker's dozen of each. Yeah, I can do that. Let's see, 6 cups sifted flour, 4 1/2 cups self-rising flour, 2 2/3 sticks of butter, 4 5/8 sticks of salt.
Yeah, can you? That was Sue Chef, our school cafeteria cook. Her cookies are second only to her squash casserole sandwich on pumpernickel rye. Yes, boys and girls, we are glad you're here. Well, I recognize some of you. I think some of you visited us last year. Welcome back to Digby. Now, let me show you around our beautiful sunken garden. They call it sunken because it is, well, sunken, lower than the rest of the ground in the schoolyard. The lilac trees, the ivy-covered pillars, the bell tower that has the most beautiful ring, and the wishing well. Not only is it pretty, it's said to have enchanting powers. It's been known to grant a wish or two. That's how it got its name, the wishing well. Legend has it that if you wish for something, turn around 3 times and throw the wish into the well, the wish will be granted. But only if what you wish for is supposed to happen. Let me see. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. I wish the lilacs were in bloom. turn the other way around. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that just makes you dizzy. That means that wish was not supposed to happen. Well, just this year, there was a wish that was granted. It was at the beginning of our school year, right after the school election for the Digby student body president. Well, it happened like this. It was a beautiful day. The second week of school, one of our students, Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr. the Fourth, had just been elected as Digby student body president.
Frank! That's me.
That meant he was the student leader for all of the other students at Digby. The tennis team, the yell leaders, the drama club,
To be or not to. Line.
and the school newspaper staff.
Stop the presses.
Watch the birdie.
And of course, Digby Prep School's favorite student,
Alvin!
Alvin the alligator.
Howdy do. Sorry I'm late for the victory parade, guys, but I had to put away Frank's campaign buttons from last week.
Thank you, my fellow Digbyites. I appreciate your votes and your vote of confidence at the ballot box last week that made me your student body president. I'm doing my best to make Digby the best ever. In fact, I think Digby Prep School can be as good as Skelly Elementary or Flint Hill Primary. But now a big Digby thank you for the best campaign manager and best friend a true prep candidate could have ever asked for. Alvin the alligator. 3 rousing, whooping it up howdy-doos for Alvin.
Howdy do! Howdy do! Howdy!
Yes, boys and girls, in the 1 week that Frank had been elected as Digby's student body president, why, he was doing things for his classmates that, well, boys and girls, let's find out.
Do!
Oh, Skippy, Tippy.
Hi, Frank.
How I do love to hear my name in stereo. And how are you just their tennis liking those custom-made aerodynamic tennis balls that are a perfect serve every time? That as student body president, I was able to get for them. So your volleys will be full of vitality.
They're more than nifty, Frank.
And we're practicing like 60, Greg.
Sorry we can't stay and have some high-level racquetball chat.
But we're getting ready for tennis tournament and combat.
Oh, how poetic.
The Grand Slam Bam tennis tournament is next week.
And we have to have the perfect serves.
Perfect serve! Perfect serve!
Well, not to worry, you lobbing lad and lassie in the clay courts. With your new custom-made aerodynamic tennis balls, that, as student body president, I was able to get for them, you'll be Wimbledon ready.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be great.
You bet!
Well, let me see your serves. And if nothing else, serve them with a smile.
The practice makes perfect.
Get a shot of the stakes.
Front page picture.
Did you get that, Jinx?
Ha. Oops. I forgot to take off the lens cover.
Skippy!
Yes, Mr. Chippy?
Uh-oh! Now here's drama.
Better than the real lives of Digby students.
Skippy, Tippy, go to practice. Oh, remember, practice on the court, not in the sunken garden.
Well, better be on your way, Grand Slam lad and lassie.
You bet. Onward, upward, forward, march.
Practice makes perfect! Practice makes perfect!
Get a shot of this, Jinx, and this time, take off the lens cover.
Flashbulb ready.
Oh, are you forgetting something, gentle person?
Forgetting something, Mr. Chiplings?
They tied their shoelaces.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Would anyone be willing to help me by passing these tennis balls to Skippy and Tippy? Pass this one down to this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, kids. We can't play tennis without our balls. You guys are helping us out a lot. Ooh. Hey, Alvin, can you meet us at the court center to help us with our serves?
Sure, guys. Always ready to swing one up for the team.
Well, speaking in tennis talk, that whole thing wasn't exactly love.
Franklin?
Oh, hello, Mr. Chiplings, the ever so wide school headmaster, who is the best school headmaster in the whole wide world, country, USA, universe.
Franklin, there are days that you make me... Oh, never mind.
Goodbye, Mr. Chips. Oh, I do love when I'm illiterate.
Hey, Frank!
Yes, Dollar, Dee Dee, Danny, Dick.
Firecracker, firecracker, system pop! Franklin, Franklin, rah, rah, rah!
Thank you.
For you! Pom-poms!
Yeah.
Anytime you system bars of the field, courts, and diamond, those new pom-poms I'd be splashing things up quite a bit.
You bet!
Let's show.
New cheer! To Frank!
Yeah.
Alvin taught this one. Ready? Hit it.
Hi, how are you? How do you do? We want to say hello to you. Oh, that's almost better than a how do you do.
Well, a great routine. Thank you, Delmer, Dee Dee, Danny, Dink, and Alvin, of course.
Good job, guys. Just remember which is your left arm and which is your right arm.
Almost perfect.
Yeah, one arm off. Oh, Alvin, will you help us later with the new cheer?
Sure, guys. We'll put those new pom-poms to work with more ways to say how do you do.
Thanks, Alvin.
Ah, yes. How are you enjoying the new footlights in the theater? That, as student body president, I was able to get for them. Oh, mutterers and stutterers of the drama.
They are wonderfully bright. They make my left side look as good as my right side.
Well, good dawning to you, Franklin and Alvin. Cedric and I need to go to rehearsal now.
Ah, yes. And how is the latest play acting spectacle coming along?
I got scared and forgot my lines at last night's rehearsal.
And I don't think anyone noticed.
Really? You don't think anyone thought to exist or not to exist was different?
Well, it's not perfect.
Frank, could you come down to the drama room later and help me run lines?
Oh, of course, Cedric. Dialogue coach Will prompt.
Thanks, Frank. You're a thespian's best friend.
Oh, and I like Pomeranians too.
Exit, stage left.
Oh,
Come on, Jinx, let's go see what's cooking in the chemistry room.
Pronto.
Hey, Margo, under menus for the week in the last edition of the school newspaper, you misspelled pumpernickel.
Sorry. I thought calling it pump or dime would make the kids think they were getting more for their money.
Same size sandwich, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you spell it. Hey, Frank.
Yes, chef girl Arnie.
Frank, I'm running low on chocolate chips. You're the student body president. Can you run down to the Pickle Wiggle and pick them up for me? They've got them waiting for you.
Of course, you genius of savory dishes.
Just get me the chocolate chips.
Sous chef,
Yeah, Alvin!
I know you're gonna make your delicious chocolate chip chocolate cookies, but are you also gonna make your just as delicious chip chocolate chip cookies?
Only if I can find the recipe. Oh, gee, I almost forgot. Frank, you come with me and get the list, and I'll send some of last week's cookies for you and Alvin to snack on.
Oh. Alvin?
Yeah, Frank.
Alvin, we need a fizzy sarsaparilla soda to wash down sous chef's week-old cookies. You know, they can choke you up, so we need something to wash them down. Why don't you run to the fizzy sarsaparilla soda vending machine and get us some thirst-quenching liquid? Maybe back here will be ever so delicious, but in need of washing down week-old cookies. Deal, sirs?
Dealsters.
Oh! Alvin, what are you doing?
Ready, set, go.
Go! Alvin, stop writing
To
me!
get icy sarsaparilla.
Alvin! That's here. Oh, Alvin, make mine pomegranate with a twist of lemon.
So as you can see, boys and girls, the school year, like Alvin, was off and running.
How do you do?
Things were going well, nothing out of the ordinary. But then, Mr. Chipling's on his way to his office, walking through the sunken garden, got a phone call.
Oh, it's Mr. Weatherby, the headmaster of Beardsley Prep School. Beardsley Prep School? A rival. Those students at Beardsley think they're better than Digby students. They think they're perfect. Hello, George. How are things across the pond at Beardsley? Oh, yes. Things are just wonderful here at Digby. Couldn't be better. Just perfect.
Yes, boys and girls, the neighboring school's headmaster was calling Mr. Chipling's. Mr. Chipling's throat was getting so dry that he walked over to the sarsaparilla soda vending machine to get a soda. And then, well, this is what happened next.
Thanks ever so, sous chef. Cookies, 1 week old. Oh, hi ho, Miss Chadwick.
Hello, Franklin.
Would you like a cookie, Miss Chadwick? They are sous chef's finest. Only a week old.
Do you have a water?
No.
Very nice of you to offer, but no thank you.
Frank!
Yes, oldest best buddy.
Frank!
Yes, Cap's chum, what is it?
Frank!
Well, don't just sit there. Collapsing my closest comrade and camaraderie. What's so important that you're breathing at a rapid rate?
Golly gee whiz, Frank. Let me get a word in edgewise. Or edgeways.
Oh, speak up then, old bearer of sodas. You do have the sodas, don't you?
Frank,
Alvin, where are the sodas?
Frank, I just...
Alvin, sodas.
Frank,
Alvin, where's the thirst-quenching liquid?
Forget the sodas, Frank.
Forget the sodas! Alvin, don't you remember that sous chef's week-old cookies go down better with a soda?
He's right, Alvin. They do.
Frank, I just overheard Mr. Chipper...
Alvin, eavesdropping.
No, Frank, not eavesdropping. I just overheard Mr.
Alvin, spying.
No, Frank, not spying. I just overheard Mr. Chipper...
Alvin, snooping.
Frank, I wasn't eavesdropping, spying, or snooping. Those things aren't nice. But I just overheard Mr. Chiplings talking to Mr. Weatherby.
Oh. Oh! Is he the Mr. Chiplings over at the other school across the way? The school where the students think they know so much more than we do?
Yeah,
Beardsley Prep School.
yeah.
In! Or, as I would say in my Swedish accent, ew.
The kids at Beardsley aren't as nice as the kids from Flint Hills or Skelly Elementary.
Why do you say that, Alvin? They're as good in everyone.
Well, one time I tried to give one of the students from Beardsley my best howdy do. And
And he didn't say howdy back.
he didn't even say do.
Well, Alvin, what was Mr. Chiplings saying to...
Students! Any student available, report to the sunken garden immediately. Send. Sous chef, we might need some lemonade.
I've only got lime.
Never mind. Well, students, I have an announcement.
Announcement! 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 Rah!
Well, students, I have just spoken with
Mr. Weatherby,
Mr. Weatherby, the headmaster of Beardsley
Prep School.
And Beardsley Prep School has challenged Digby Prep School to a best student
Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy Tournament.
Alvin,
Yes, Mr. Chiplings.
you weren't snooping, spying, or eavesdropping on my phone call.
No, Mr. Chiplings, that wouldn't be nice. I was only overhearing, and I overheard that Beardsley Prep School challenged Digby Prep School to a Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy Tournament.
Oh.
What?
A best student body president silver and lilacs trophy tournament? Wow.
What's that?
That sounds like something you play in a chorus.
Sounds like drama.
Is it in 2 acts?
Would that require a menu?
It does sound like a story for the Daily Blab.
Let's cover off. Flashbulbs ready to pop.
Just what is this contest, Mr. Chiplings? This Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy Tournament.
Well, Alvin, Mr. Weatherby.
You from over there.
Yes, Alvin, the me from over there. Well, Mr. Weatherby suggested that the two schools compete in order to find out who has the best student leadership.
Is this like a tennis match, Mr. Chiplings?
Well, in a way, Skippy, Franklin will compete against Beardsley's student body president in 3 different areas.
Like different types of plays?
Comedy, drama?
Not exactly, Cedric and Blue. The student body president will first be quizzed on school subjects, like math,
Game.
or geography, or science.
And match.
Perfect.
They will then be quizzed on school manners, like using museum voices or taking turns at the drinking fountain.
Perfect.
And for the final round,
Yes.
each will be asked what he or she brings unique to his or her school.
Perfect.
What he or she brings unique to his or her school. That's a story. Stop the presses.
Kodak time.
So what's this big final question speech supposed to be like? Like a dessert?
I hope not like week-old cookies.
Like a curtain speech? Like a newspaper article?
Like a candid picture?
Like
What will you say, Frank?
Well, I'll have to give it a little exercise the brain time. But I promise you this, my fellow Digbyites, I will make you proud. Proud as the owner of a Madras sports coat and his new roadster. Just perfect.
Well, Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr.
The fourth.
Before you can make us proud, I do think you can.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Get a shot of this, Jinx.
Photo flash.
This is great drama.
Yes, almost like real life.
Is there a prize for the winner, Mr. Chipley? The winner of the Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy Tournament.
Ah, I almost forgot. The school with the winning student body president will receive the first ever annual Silver and Lilacs Traveling Trophy.
Silver and Lilacs Traveling Trophy!
Perfect.
Just like a tennis trophy.
Just like an acting trophy.
Just like a cheer trophy. Just like the Pillsbury Bake Off. Big whoop.
Oh, but there's more.
More?
Like overtime?
A third act.
Second curtain call?
There's more. There's more. Just like taking seconds. Get a new plate.
Stop the presses, Jinx.
Don't worry, I got the picture.
Yes, the winning student body president will have his or her portrait painted,
Yes.
and it will hang in the winning school's library.
Perfect.
Wow.
Wow!
What an honor.
That's under lock and key.
And no one has the key.
At least it'll be safe. Not like the cafeteria forks and spoons.
Yes, Franklin, you will go head to head, word to word, against Beardsley's student body president.
Who is that? Who's Beardsley Student Body President?
Let's see here. A young lady by the name of Miss Jill Gibson.
Jill Gibson.
Ooh, I hear she's super smart.
She'll be great in the school subjects category.
She went.
To finishing school. She'll be great.
In the manners category. Yeah.
She reads the reviews of Beardsley's plays on the official Beardsley podcast.
And they're better performances than the plays.
You get this down?
Every syllable. And make sure your lens covers off.
You know, I once called over there for a recipe. She read me a recipe for eggplant that made it sound like it might even taste sort of good.
Well, now hold your applause for this super last from Beardsley. When it comes to school subjects, are we forgetting who can name the state capitals in alphabetical order?
She can.
Backwards? Trenton, Topeka, Tallahassee, St. Paul, Springfield, Santa Fe, Salt Lake City, Sacramento. And when it comes to the manners category, who is it who holds the door open for not only every girl in the school, but also lets someone else take sous chef's last cookie? And when it comes to public speaking, who can recite the Gettysburg Address, 4 and a Scott 7 years ago, that even President Lincoln might envy? You!
You.
Wow, Frank, you're sure to win the Silver and Lilac Trophy for us.
Hey, when and where is this contest taking place, Mr. Chipley?
It'll be right here, Skippy. As a matter of fact, right here in the sunken garden. Mr. Weatherby said that he felt we would need a home sunken garden advantage.
No advantage needed when we have Frank.
He'll know all his lines.
Go, Frank!
Mr. Chipley, clear space in the trophy case and get ready to hang my portrait. Want to preview, Jinx?
Come on, Jinx. I think we have our headline for tomorrow's issue of the Daily Lab.
Well, Frank, I know that you make us proud.
Wow, Frank, you're gonna be great.
Well, Alvin, no problems in the school subjects category. And the good manners category. I always know the right fork to use in the cafeteria, even when sous chef only sets out spoons. That last one. Well, I don't know. What should I say when I speak? Or what do I bring to Digby Prep School that's unique? It's got to be perfect.
Well, you're student body president, Frank. That's unique.
Oh, come on, Alvin. How do you think?
You're right, Frank. No time to waste a nanosecond. Let's ready, set, go for more great ideas for your winning speech. Let's then, what do you bring to Digby that's unique? I got it!
Yes, Alvin?
You helped Stippy and Tippy with the
Oh,
tip.
Alvin, that was just one thing. And they still haven't won a single match. Keep thinking.
I got it!
Yes, Alvin?
You helped the Yell leaders with
Oh, Alvin, those are just pom-poms, and they only highlight the fact that Dink forgets which hand to raise. That's not unique.
the... Well, they thought they were unique.
Oh, keep thinking.
I got it!
Yes, Alvin?
You helped Cedric and Toulouse learn their lines for the school play.
And Cedric still doesn't know if he's to be or if he's to exist. That's not unique.
Golly gee whiz, Frank.
Oh, Al. The challenges. I just have to win that trophy tomorrow for Digby. Do you realize how much pressure that is, Alvin? Oh, if I can't be perfect. Oh, well. Right now, I wish I were you. Well, that was odd. Other than that, grammar sentences and pay Latin. Fire right down.
Yeah, Frank. All 18 toes accounted for. A-OK.
Oh.
Oh.
Who are you? You talk first. I'll talk first.
Okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
Not okay.
Okay.
Not okay.
I'm thinking. I'm panicking.
I'm just panicking.
Alvin.
Yeah, Frank?
Alvin, what just happened?
I don't know. What just happened, Frank?
I got a new stylist.
Frank?
Yes.
You're me.
So it seems.
And that means I'm you.
Alvin, we must remain calm.
I can't remain calm. I just had 18 toes. Now we have 10.
But you've gained 10 fingers.
I don't know how to use them. What do you do?
Alvin, we have little more to worry about than the addition and or subtraction of toes and fingers.
Yeah, you're right, Frank.
Right.
Frank,
Yes.
what else is there to worry about?
What else is there to worry about?
Yeah.
Alvin, you may not remember, but a few short moments ago, the gauntlet was thrown down. And in a mere 24 hours, I will be competing for Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy. That is what else there is to worry about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I want to be perfect.
This is going to be a problem.
Well, what got us in this mess in the first place?
The wishing well.
Okay, how does the legend go? You turn around 3 times.
You turn around 3 times.
You make a wish.
You make a wish.
You put the wish in the well.
You put the wish in the well.
And wish granted. Problem solved.
Wish granted. Problem solved.
Start turning. 1, 2, 2.5, 3. All right, Alvin. Here's where we make the wish.
Make the wish.
I wish I were me again.
I wish you were you again. Well, howdy do.
Hi ho.
Let's try one more time.
No, Alvin. My linen trousers couldn't take another soaking.
Yes, boys and girls, Frank wished for just a second that he could be Alvin. And now, he is. Well, Frank and Alvin's problem became even more of a challenge. Watch. Hey, Alvin!
Yeah?
No, Frank.
Alvin?
Yes, great leaders of cheer. Howdy do.
Alvin? Are you okay?
Super.
You were going.
To show us a cheer.
Yeah. Sure. Raw.
Rah, rah. Show us the actions, Alvin.
Sure.
Frank, what are you doing?
I don't.
So, no cartwheels then?
That's okay, Alvin.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. What's wrong with Alvin?
Maybe he's spreading his scales? He was off today.
Yeah. Frank. Yes.
Yes?
Frank, you sound like you have a frog in your throat.
more like an alligator.
You told Cedric you were to run lines with him today?
I'm still working on to survive or not to survive.
To be on time for rehearsal.
Can we try this again later?
Much later.
Okay.
But opening night is coming up.
That was the worst rehearsal.
Well, you know what they say.
A bad dress rehearsal is not a good thing.
Alvin? No, I can't. I can't do it. Alvin, give me my phone. Alvin, you're all toes. I can't do this. Send out a text to Delmer, Dee Dee, Danny, Dink, Jinx, Margot, Cedric, Toulouse, Sue Chef, Miss Chadwick, and Mr. Chiplins. Say it's an emergency and to meet in the Sunken Gardens.
Will do. Say, this is easy.
What's going on, Frank?
Well,
No, I was talking to Frank.
yes, I know.
What's up? Franklin, what is the meaning of this?
Well, Mr. Chiplins.
Frank?
Hi-ho, Mr. Chips.
Well, howdy do.
What is going on? Is this some kind of... Cedric, is this part of your play?
No, Mr. Chiplings.
No, Mr. Chiplings, this is too much drama for a play.
Please tell me you're trying out a ventriloquist act for the talent show.
No.
We're not that good.
Whew, our roles are safe.
Then what's going on? What happened?
Then Franklin and Alvin told Mr. Chiplings and the other students what happened. The whole story about Frank wishing for just a second he could be Alvin, falling into the well, and oof.
This is stuff from Pulitzer, Jinx.
And besides that, it can win awards.
Well, this is a fine kettle of fish. I'm not talking about the kind sous chef serves. Franklin, tomorrow afternoon you are
Alvin.
Franklin, tomorrow afternoon you are competing against Jill Gibson, the student body president of Beardsley Prep School, for the best
Student Body President Silver and Lilac Trophy! Oh boy.
And Digby Prep School was in a panic. The Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac's trophy tournament was the next day. And Frank wasn't Frank. But there was a solution.
Forsooth!
What is wrong with this tooth? Is everything wrong with everybody now?
Tulu and I came up with a solution.
It's like in that famous play, Cyrano. Cyrano.
Any relation to Siri, yes?
In the play, a guy doesn't know what to say, so he has another guy stand in front of him. Tells him what to say.
And tells him what to say.
What if at the competition tomorrow, Alvin, Frank, and then we took Frank, Alvin, and Frank Alvin tells Alvin Frank what to say.
Is that fair?
Sure. Alvin's not the one who's answering. It's Frank who's answering, and Frank's the contestant. It's fair.
It just might work.
Graham.
Aces.
Hoorah!
But where will the judges be?
They're watching, live stream from Capital City.
This could work.
All right, everyone. Meet back here tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, and we'll try and get this sorted out later.
I'm sorry, Frank.
For what?
Well, I know how much this Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac's trophy means to you. To have your portrait hanging in the school library. I'm sorry that tomorrow can't really be, well, you.
It's okay, Alvin.
No, it's not. I know you want tomorrow to be perfect, but it can't really be perfect. It's not really you.
Nonsense, Alvin. Dry those alligator tears. We'll be great tomorrow. Better than Cedric and Toulouse on the boards, more in sync than Skippy and Tippy on the court, more uniform than the Yell leaders in the gym. We'll be perfect.
Well, okay, Frank. I'm gonna go to the sarsaparilla soda vending machine and, well, as you would say, obtain liquid to quench my thirst. Wanna come?
No, Alvin, I need to think about what I want to say tomorrow. what I want you to say. What I want to say.
Well, okay, Frank. Hey, Frank.
Yes, Alvin.
I think a hug is in order.
Not right now, Alvin. I need to think.
Oh. Okay.
Where does he keep his wallet?
That's handy.
Franklin,
Miss Chadwick.
how are you, Frank? I think the solution will work.
Yes, it will, but
What, Frank?
nothing, Miss Chadwick, nothing. For once, I just wanted to be perfect.
Yes, boys and girls, the evening went, the next morning came, and it was time for the Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac's Trophy Competition. Skippy and Tippy were there with aces all and laces tied. Cedric and Tulu came ready to prompt. The yell leaders were there to cheer Frank, Alvin, Frank on, and Margot and Jinx were there covering every moment. Oh yes, and Sue Chef arrived, serving her famous chocolate chip chocolate cookies to all. No, thank you. The contest was being streamed live to both the Digby and Beardsley campuses. Oh, yes, I was asked to serve as the competition moderator.
Students,
Yes, Mr. Chiplinks.
welcome to the Best Student Body President Silver and Lilac's competition. Now let's meet our Student Body Presidents. Our first contestant, all the way from Beardsley. She is a thoroughfare scholar, a straight A student, and has never missed a day of school. Miss Jill Gibson. And representing Digby Prep School is the gent who knows the difference between chocolate chip chocolate cookies and chip chocolate chip cookies in one bite. Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr., the fourth. Now I will turn things over to our moderator, Digby's finest English teacher, Miss Chadwick.
Thank you, Mr. Chiplings, and welcome all. Let's begin. I will ask each student body president 3 different questions in 3 different categories. First, school subjects. Jill, your question is a math question.
Of course, 2 times 2 equals 4, 3 times 3 equals 9, 4
No,
times...
Jill. Wait for the question, please.
Of course, I guess my multiplication tables just got the best of me.
Your question is, you're driving down the road at 40 miles per hour. How many miles will you go in 60 minutes?
40 miles per hour, 60 minutes? 40.
That is correct. Al, Frank, your school subject question is state capitals.
We're in.
Okay. Newtown.
What is the capital of Alaska?
Juneau.
What?
Juneau.
No, I don't know. Don't you?
Juneau, just say it.
Juneau, just say it.
Correct. Juneau is the capital of Alaska. And the next question was about school manners. And Jill and Frank both answered those perfectly, as they knew about using indoor voices in the school library and taking turns in line at the water fountain. And finally, what do you bring to your school that is unique? Jill, we will hear from you first.
Thank you, Miss Chadwick. And I'd like to thank the League of Preppy Schools for supporting this competition. When I thought of what it is that I bring that is unique to my school, 1, I have perfect grades. 2, I have perfect attendance. And 3, I dress perfectly.
Frank, your turn. What do you bring to Digby Prep School that is unique?
Thank you. What I bring to Digby
It's
is...
a real soda.
That's what you bring that is unique to your school? A sarsaparilla soda?
No, Alvin, no.
Sarsaparilla soda!
Oh boy, I must have grabbed the wrong tray. These are the week old cookies.
Well, that was a dramatic exit.
But not a great curtain speech.
No game, no set, no match.
Well, it seems that Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr. the Fourth doesn't bring anything unique to his school. I do. Perfect.
I just wanted to be perfect. I'm sorry, guys. I've let you all down.
With great pleasure, I would like to announce the winner of the Best Student Body
Not
Pres-
so fast! I'll tell you what Frank brings to our school that's unique.
What?
As Student Body President, he takes time out of his day to help me learn my lines, when he could easily be doing things for himself.
That's true.
To be or not to be.
You getting this, Diggs?
It's going live to all the judges.
And there's another thing that Frank brings to our school that is unique.
What?
Frank made sure that we have custom-made aerodynamic tennis balls, so that we may someday, just maybe, win a tennis match.
That's true.
And another thing that makes Frank so unique.
What?
Even though we may not always have the perfect routine, thanks to Frank, we make a school spirit splash. Practice makes unique. Practice makes unique.
Yes.
Yes, Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr. the Fourth may not be perfect, but he is unique. Hi-ho!
Huzzah!
Faces!
Stop the presses.
I got the picture.
Sorry, everyone. Sous Chef's cookie. You need a sensible soda to watch down the week-old ones.
Sorry, I just grabbed the wrong tray.
Students, I've just received results from the judges who are watching live. Here are those results. Because this student thinks of fellow classmates in a most unique way, the winner of the Best Student Body President Silver and Lilacs competition is Franklin Osborne Barrett Digby Jr.
Chocolate chip chocolate or chip chocolate chip cookies in the cafeteria. Your choice.
As Frank would say in sweet accents.
Don't worry, they were baked fresh this morning.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Why are you sorry, Alan?
Well, I'm sorry you couldn't be a perfect you today. Sous Chef's cookie kind of got in the way.
Oh, Alvin. Alvin,
Yeah, Frank.
by being you and you being me, I've learned something.
Oh, good. What'd you learn by being me, Frank?
Well, Alvin, I learned that I was just wanting to have the perfect speech, but I should have listened to you.
What, listen to me?
Yes, Alvin. You see, being unique isn't about having a speech bragging on yourself. Being unique is about helping classmates with aerodynamic tennis balls or new pom-poms, or helping them learn their lines, helping them be better, helping them be uniquely themselves. And that is perfect.
Oh. Hey, Frank.
Yes, Alvin?
I miss my toes.
Alvin,
Yeah, Frank.
I miss my pockets. Alvin,
Yeah, Frank.
I want to be uniquely me again.
Yeah. Me too, Frank. Howdy do just isn't the same with your fingers. One. Two. 2.5.
3. I wish
I wish
I were
I were
uniquely
me again. Howdy do.
Hi-ho! Alvin,
Yeah, Frank.
I think a hug is in order.
Yes, boys and girls, and those were the wishes granted by our wishing well, because they were supposed to happen. And here's the painted portrait of our student body president. Skippy, Caesar, hang that in the library.
Yes, Miss Chadwick.
Remember, boys and girls, all of us are unique and perfect for who we are. Always be uniquely kind, always be uniquely helpful, always be uniquely nice. And yes, if someone has mistakenly eaten one of Sous Chef's week-old cookies, it would be nice if you would let that classmate go in front of you at the water fountain. So boys and girls, this week and every week, do one nice thing for someone else. That's how you can be uniquely you. Oh dear, I'm late for class. Thank you for visiting us today. Have a good afternoon. And do your homework.